You're listening to Hayes Radio Network, Cannabis Lifestyle Radio.
All right, I'm really happy to got a buddy down here from Super Kreep. He has his band members down here with him. It's DJ Black. Why don't you introduce the guys you have with you today?
We got Champagne B in the house.
What up?
Mr. DJ, in charge of all the sampling and all the cuts and booty shaking and shit. And we got Hazma Angelino, the master doctor of bass.
That he is.
I'm also a cosplay of Gothic Dora the Explorer, as you can see.
Very sexy.
Thank you.
So I just want to start off real quick. I started seeing DJ perform with a Head PE, and then I started listening to his solo stuff, which I was really impressed with. Remember November was the first one I listened from you, and then I listened to the whole catalog on Spotify, and I actually like all of it. So it was like the first introduction to that type of music, to be honest with you.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that.
You know, I'm a deadhead, punk rock, heavy metal. So to go into a lot of that digital, but when I saw you play live and you were fucking shredding on the guitar, I'm thinking, okay, this guy has talent.
Yeah.
Kurt kept telling me, no, he's an artist. He fucking rules. Kurt used to give you mad props to me.
Yeah.
And so I just started listening to it, and then I was like, fuck, no, this is fucking killer.
You became a believer.
Yeah. So I just want to tap into that really quick before we go into that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely,
so
absolutely.
How long have you personally been making music as a solo artist?
Man, like not that long, to be honest. Like I was always doing like session playing for like lots of people. And I've always been in bands and stuff, but as far as like a solo artist, like rapping and like making all my own music and stuff, like I released like my first song like once I was already in Head PE, so it was like 2018.
Oh no shit.
Yeah, but I've been like I've always been writing. I just never like really released anything. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
So I just like finally.
So that's
at
the
that
first
point
shit
was
out.
like,
Excuse me.
Yeah. Actually, like I really wasn't doing that for very long.
Huh. Because I like the lyrics. I mean, literally, I'm really impressed with it.
Thank you, man.
I mean, literally, I never liked that type of. I listened to it, and I was like, man, it's killer.
Hell yeah.
And then you go on to Super Creeps, and I started listening to that, and that's more my style.
Yeah.
You got this shredding fucking bass player.
Yeah.
This fucking shreds. That shit's on fire.
Thank you.
Then you guys got an amazing drummer, and then you come in, it's a fucking beautiful mix.
Man. Wait till the new shit drops with B on it, too. Like
because we have a badass DJ now, too.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear that.
And it's like... It's not like how a lot of people have DJs these days where it's just like someone pressing a button and like, this and that. Like he's really going crazy. Like B's the fucking truth. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Can't wait to hear it.
Yeah. It's fun.
So I know you were over in Australia.
I was, yeah.
So during the whole COVID, all that insanity.
Yeah.
So what brought you to get with these guys? How did that all turn out?
It's actually, it's a cool story because we started it from 2 different continents.
So, okay.
Yeah, so like I was doing all my solo shit, and actually like a lot of songs, not a lot, but a couple songs that we've released as Super Creep were just like solo songs. And then once we created this band, like we kind of like altered them and remixed them into being like parts of that. Because I was like writing for myself for the pandemic, and I even put an EP out, and I was just like, like not happy with just like how it was working, and just like, I don't know, I still wasn't satisfied with what was coming out. I was like, I need to like make this hip hop project a band. You know what I mean?
Yep.
And initially I just did a song that was like the idea of what I wanted it to hear, like sound like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I hit up Hazma, because Hazma and I had toured. Hazma used to play bass in Crazy Town. And when Head toured with them a bunch.
Sick.
So that's how him and I knew each other. And I just hit him up and I was like, oh, this has like such a funky vibe, like Hazma's going to be perfect to play bass on it. So I hit him up just to do bass on one song. And I feel like when I sent him the song, he was like, man, let's make this a band. Like right away. And was just like about it. Like, and we instantly just started writing. And like our first like 3 or 4, probably 5 songs are like we wrote remotely over just through the internet. And like
that's sick.
We'd FaceTime. He'd send me like a big email just full of different bass riffs. And I'd build something out of that and then add to it and then send it back to him, and he'd change things. And we'd literally just back and forth.
You want to know something super, super crazy and cool? During the pandemic, I was working I can say it now. Under the table in a place in Canoga Park, and we started jamming together. And he was like, "Oh man, do some riffs. And if you think about some riff that could be cool and like for this project, just record it and send it to me." And one day I was driving back home to Hollywood on what is this street again? Topanga Canyon. I was on Topanga Canyon just right before turning into the highway. I was like, oh man, I have this riff in my head, and I recorded a vocal note doing ga 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 ga, and that was "Hate Me."
Yeah.
And I
That's
basically
awesome.
conceived that bass line right there,
I love
like
Sick,
one
sick.
block from here. That's crazy.
That's super cool. Yeah, but for like, I mean, not the better part of a year. What, we were doing the remote writing for like, probably like 6 months. We even did music videos where like,
And I saw those. I've been following you on Instagram.
and those
so I've watched
are
them.
from
It was
two
awesome.
different continents,
Yeah,
man.
so
Like
awesome.
we somehow through many FaceTimes made that shit work.
Dude,
That's
if you want to do it, you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're having a good time too. I mean, you guys are kicking butt. I mean, I really
you,
hope to
man.
see you guys do really well with that. I want to see, good kick-ass music with instruments come back.
Yeah,
You know, it
absolutely.
really needs to make a comeback.
Totally. Yeah, just trying to, I don't know, we're all fans of like crazy shredding stuff too, but also like big hip hop fans and like, stuff that's like newer, more modern. So just kind of just like meshing all that shit together has been
It's good shit.
It's been a fun
Good
time,
shit.
But like Tosh always says, we just do whatever the fuck we feel like, and it
Yeah, that's
somehow
true.
works.
Because a good part of like that is that we all met each other playing for other bands I had fun playing for Crazy Town. He had fun playing with Head P. Tosh is having fun playing with whoever Rockstar he plays with.
Even Kid Laroi.
Nice
right
with
now,
Kid
yeah.
Laroi is
Killing it.
definitely having fun, but there's stuff that when you play for other people you cannot do. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure that when you play for Rock, you
I
guys
can't do some
yeah.
shit. I have
But-
so much freedom.
But here we do what the fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I used to play music. I came from like the Grateful Dead era. I played punk rock music and Grateful Dead style music. So when we played Dead music, it was all jams. Nothing
Yeah.
was really written out. So it was more like when you play that style, it's more like almost like meditation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's you feel
Totally,
it.
totally.
It's so much different. And when I listen to you guys, that's what it reminds me of. I can tell you guys are just
We
jamming.
are very
I can
jammy
tell.
too. Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
jam
yeah.
live too.
Yeah.
We always have
I
a
can
little,
tell.
at least one little jam.
Yeah. Most of our shows, we make a point to like do some type of like.
It's fun. Why wouldn't you want to?
Yeah, some type of like
No offense.
just improv like situation. You know what I
fuck
mean?
yeah.
But people, I don't know, like people lose themselves and like always just want to be on a click track and not fuck around and like do fun.
That's
shit,
not
you know what I
fun,
mean?
though.
Yeah,
No,
no.
it's
You know what's when
But
the jam?
it takes a special group though
No,
to
that's
be able
true.
to do
It's
that
not
type
for
of
everyone.
shit.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Yep.
we all link
Yep.
on a level that like I've
Totally.
never. Personally, I've never linked with like a group of people the way I do with them. You know what I
No,
mean?
it's sick.
like
you
a
can tell.
totally different
No, you
thing.
can tell. The music's it's great.
But
It's
you know
great.
what's fun, and when you know that the jam is like a really good jam, when you talk with people that they're not musician or they're that kind of musician that they're not very jammy, and they're like, oh, I like that instrumental song that you guys did. You're like, which one? And they're like, that instrumental. I'm like, no, that was a jam. And they were like, what do you mean? And I'm like, was completely improvised. And they were like, no, but you knew. And I'm like, no.
We literally
You
just,
just
say,
feel it.
They don't get it.
It just
D-minor.
comes out. It's beautiful. It's like making love. It's the most
Yeah.
beautiful thing.
Yeah,
It truly is.
It is.
We used to take a lot of LSD and do a lot of psychedelics when we'd play, and there was 3 of us, and that was how I always explained it. It was like it's the most it's the most closest you can get to another man. In that level, it's like such a crazy thing. I mean, literally, it's like making love.
Totally.
Yeah,
It's like
absolutely.
spiritual. It's everything.
Totally,
It's a crazy thing.
Yeah.
And I miss
agree.
it. It's been at least 15 years since I played, and it was
Dude, so
I
it's
miss it.
basically 15 years that you're making love with a
Yeah,
man.
exactly, and that's what it is, and that's what it basically. I mean, it was like that. I mean, it was the most amazing thing. And when you get to jam like that, when I had to do studio stuff like that, it sucked. I did not find it fun at all. I hated it. I hated click tracks. I fucking hated it.
Yeah,
It's like anti-punk rock.
Yeah. It tends to get stressful when you're in
Yeah,
there.
you know what it is?
doing
It's the
studio
same. It's
shit.
the same as when you have free sex Or when you are with someone that has a kink and you have to follow the rules of their kink, it's the same thing, you know. It's just BDSM. The click track is BDSM.
But you can set up like studio situations to be fun. And
Well, we do
BDSM
it that way.
too.
We try.
Yeah.
We try.
Even though like we actually
Not
record funny
BDSM.
because like we started doing everything remotely. You know what I mean? Like Tosh would send us a drum track, we'd build around that, or Hasman would send me something, I'd build around that. And it just worked, and I think it's a big part of why the shit sounds the way it does. Just because the songs come out so just like zany and weird, you know what I mean?
It's awesome though.
So
really
we
is.
haven't stopped, even though now that we all live near each other.
It's only gonna get better.
We never
It's only gonna get better.
we haven't stopped writing that way. Like Tosh still will just send me drum tracks. We don't go jam in a room with him to write songs. And still, like, Hasma and I will be in the same room, and I'll be like, dude, just go record on your bass on your computer, and like, just send me some riffs, like, away from here, and then we'll just like, I don't know, just like they say, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You feel me? Like,
Yep.
so it's like we found something that works, and it's actually putting out something that kind of sounds a little different. You know what I mean? So
I dig it.
why mess it up? You know
But
what
also,
I
no,
mean?
you know, him being a producer, him being a producer too. I have some producing stuff that I like, even if I'm the worst mixing person ever in the world. And I think that helps too, because when you have a structure on a song that is almost finished, and you know, and I really like some like details in a production, you know, and I, you know, I say, oh, let's try this, and he has definitely a different taste, and he puts his taste too. But production wise, after the song is written, I think that's another way to make that kind of jammy love that you're talking about, but in a production level. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you can hear it. I mean, you can hear it. It sounds like you guys are in the same room at the same time. You can feel it. It sounds like it. It's great.
Yeah, we're just trying to be weird, man.
Keep it up. Keep it up.
But even like what you're saying with the
yeah. That was so good.
that was like
That was
we're
the-
literally all like standing in a room in like the smallest little studio, just screaming at the top of our lungs, like writing shit. Like that was such a fun writing session.
That was fire. It was a joke. Sorry.
Yeah. We created so much fire. B's studio burnt down.
Burnt down.
The day after
Sorry,
we
it's
did
been
that
long
song.
enough that we can
No,
joke
we
about
can.
it now.
I can now. I'm not, man. What a fucking time.
It
That
really
was the
did,
last.
though.
We had a writing session, just to update everyone. Maybe our second or third together,
Yeah.
right? So we're still kind of fresh. We're tracking new music, just how we do, bouncing off the walls. The very next day, my studio burns down.
But like really bad.
But
Damn.
yeah, like
Damn.
it was in a building with a bunch of other music studios, and that building got burnt. So that's where that joke comes from. However,
It's not a really funny joke though.
No, it's actually a very serious situation.
Yeah.
But you know, you write that hot fire.
we create.
Shit just gets flaming.
Also, your name is Burn. So, dude,
It doesn't get better. dude.
it's like me like breathing badly.
Explain.
My name is Hasma.
So why don't you guys tell the people listening and watching us where you guys are from? Because obviously you guys have accents. So,
Yeah, where are y'all from?
Multiple accents.
yeah.
I'm not an English speaker, as you can tell. I'm born and raised in Italy,
Nice.
and I got
nice.
imported by music. in
What
the US.
city? What city in Italy?
I'm from Reggio Emilia.
Yeah,
is the place-
represent.
We invented Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, the real
Awesome.
shit.
Nice.
It's because of us. So you're welcome.
Hasman and I used to live together, and he used to always have that cheese in the fridge. And I swear, boy,
It changed.
it's different. Like it's just different.
It is.
So what got you into music then?
What got me into
Yeah, were you
music?
playing over there? You know.
I was playing over there. I had this band that I started with my friends 12 years ago.
What's the band?
The band is called What a Funk.
What a funk!
What a fun.
And we used
Bro,
to
they're
play.
fire.
Yeah.
We used to play this like very funky metal, and
I'm gonna have to look that up.
and we opened up for a bunch of bands in Italy, and one of them was Crazy Town. And then they fell in love with us, and 1 year after we opened up for them, they asked me to join their band. So I've been touring with them, and that's how I met.
And
DJ.
they hired
That's
all of
awesome.
What a Funk too.
Yeah,
that's what's cool.
At a certain point, yeah.
The first time I toured with Hazma, it was
That's
Crazy
great.
Town, and I just thought that was Crazy Town. You know, I had no idea. And then we went back out to Europe, and they're like, "Yo, the band of Crazy Town is opening for us on this tour." And I was like, "Okay." Like, I didn't even like think twice about it. And then we showed up, and it was just Europe Crazy Town without Seth. And I was like, "Fuck yeah, hell yeah!"
Yeah.
They're the best band ever too. They're so fun.
And so I've been doing that for for 10, 12 years in Italy with this band, and we did pretty decent for the alternative scene there, but I wanted to come living here, and so I did.
You mean like come living here? Like,
Come, yeah.
once you live here,
come and
once.
live here.
You like it here?
I mean, I love it.
Yeah.
I left everything to be here, so yeah, it's my favorite
yeah.
place in the world.
Were you here for the COVID and all that fun stuff?
I was, yeah. And I was married too, so
Yeah.
imagine that.
I traveled a lot. I didn't stay home. I stayed on the road and lived my life.
He's like,
That's
COVID, let's
amazing.
keep
COVID,
traveling.
let's-
It was
the
the
road.
best time to travel. It
Yeah.
was you could go
Dude, I'll tell
110
you-
down the freeway. The cops weren't on the road.
my
Nobody was
God.
on the road. It was wonderful.
Nice.
I will tell you what, being in a
miss
different
it.
country during COVID was crazy. It was like a different, because like everyone was locked down here. I'm going to the movie theater. I don't got a mask on.
Different
Everything's
rules, huh?
Chill. I was doing shows and shit. It was
Were you
fun.
putting shrimps on the Barbie?
I never once did that. Bro.
No.
Drinking lots of beer.
What did you do as an American Australian?
Um,
What was your role?
I
Were you
ate at
drinking
Carl's
J-Bay?
Jr. a lot.
J-Bay?
J-Bay.
Is not a beer there?
J-Bay.
JB?
What?
Oh, I thought it was a beer.
Hasn't don't even drink. He's like throwing out
I
beer
know
names.
I know stuff about Australia.
You know what's crazy though that a lot of people don't know is that whole what is it? Foster's, Australian for beer.
Yep.
Bro, they don't even got it over there.
What do you mean?
Like,
It doesn't
bro.
even.
Yeah, they don't like
They
Australians
export
would
it.
make fun of me when they'd hear I'm American. They'd be like, "Oh, like have you what you drink Foster's probably, huh?" And I'm like, "No, like not at all." And they're like, "We don't even drink that beer. Like it's an American like scam." It's like what?
Awesome.
Crazy.
I apologize for my terrible
No, we love
Australian
it.
accent.
We love it. We need it.
Hey, what do you think of that flower right there, real quick? So that's our flower
so
we have
this
out
is,
for Ghost.
I've been meaning to find a pause to plug this.
I'll interrupt
this
you.
Is the Ghostface Killer Cannabis, and we're smoking on grape gelato, which
Smells amazing.
it looks amazing too. It's beautiful.
Yeah, test it out at almost 34%.
Oh, it smacks.
Yeah. What did you? You got the loose leaf. I'm rolling up a banana wood.
Yeah, we got loose leaf reserve right now. We got backwards banana,
Yeah. Oh, I keep forgetting we're on camera. I'm like trying to verbally explain everything.
and we got
People
this
don't-
Ghostface Killer right there. Are we gonna smoke it up? Hopefully, we'll be around.
Yeah, Ghostface. Also, shout out to Wu-Tang.
Yeah, it took me a couple years to find the right farm that grew the way we wanted it to.
I love it.
We picked a couple different farms, but the relationships didn't work out.
Yeah,
The legal
yeah.
industry is disappointing.
I'm sure.
It's disappointing, you say.
Yeah, I'm sure
Yeah,
it's
it's-
tricky at points, you know.
It's
There's-
crushing my soul. That's all I can say right now. But it's more about what you guys are up to. But yeah, the legal market sucks.
No, man. Yeah, I feel it.
Would you rather have it how it used to be, or have the medical marijuana industry like it is legally, but run in a complete opposite way?
So me personally, I would rather have it back to the way it used to be because I had a lot more fun.
Okay.
It was a lot of fun.
That's all about fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. You know, driving down the 5 free with 300 pounds in your car and you could barely fit in there with it. It was great.
Yeah.
Wondering if you're gonna get pulled over.
It was such a
Fucking-
rush. Oh no, you'd get pulled over sometimes and you'd have a bunch of stuff on you, and as long as you're a good talker, you could you still get to drive away.
Get out
so
of it, yeah.
there was I definitely miss those days.
Damn.
Damn.
That's
And now it's
insane.
all
you can
now it's all
still do it with opium.
paperwork.
Oh, God. Now you just put it through.
Let's do it with opium. I'm
All right,
down.
I need some fun.
I'm gonna give you my number after this podcast.
All right,
Just chasing through it.
I'm a great driver.
I know.
start
I know
trafficking
places
opium?
that it grows in the island outside of Vancouver.
See, look, That's what my tattoo is. My tattoo is a poppy.
Oh, look at this! Look at this! I have poppies here. Yeah, dude, hell yeah!
Yeah,
That sap. Give me that sap.
I am a big fan of opium.
Nice.
Yeah, that
Next
that's,
podcast.
yeah.
That's for next podcast.
Yes,
Let's go
that's-
to Sinaloa
Yes, that's one
It's
of
gonna
my.
be. It's gonna be 5 minutes of no one talking.
and just like scratching ourselves. He's like,
What's it called? ADSR.
You know, I haven't had opium, like really good amber, beautiful opium in about 20 years. Last time I saw just the killer amber,
like
told
amber.
the
You
guy-
mean like was like very dry?
just the color.
Yeah, but like very dry or like.
Oh, it was
kinda-
dry, it was
okay,
dry.
Nice.
Yeah, and I remember telling the guy, look, when I'm done smoking this whole ounce, and I'm going to come back and want more.
An ounce?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. When I'm done smoking this ounce, when I come back for more, you got to
Oh,
tell
Bob
me there's
don't
no
play,
more.
baby.
You got to
Bob
tell
that
me it's
shit.
gone, it's it, and all this. So
Damn.
I remember when I went back to him and I wanted to get more,
It'll still smoke.
he's looking at me all weird like, it's all gone? And I'm like, oh, man, really?
Damn.
Yeah, it's all gone.
Damn, dude. An ounce.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I go a little overboard.
Last time I saw Bob, he was like on shrooms for like 2 days. And what you said you did like what, like an ounce?
We did 2 ounces in a couple of days.
Damn, you only do ounces, huh?
Big boy.
No. Yeah. No, I like to consume a lot. You know,
So
it's
does
that's why I
Hassan.
like some of the lyrics you sing about. You know, I hear a lot of consumption on there.
Oh, yeah,
So that's
yeah,
part of
yeah.
my when I was younger. I'm 52 now, so I don't consume as much. I eat lots of mushrooms
yeah.
still, LSD. I'll do stuff like that, but those other type of things, no. You know, pharmaceuticals, I was cracked on that shit for 25 years, popping Vicodin, codeine, morphine.
But you know, opium is different though. It's like the sap out, like right outside
it's-
the flowers.
yeah,
Like,
it's incredible. I loved it, but I'm an addict. So
yeah, no, I got it.
I can't smoke it. You know, that's why I can smoke as much weed as I possibly can. Mushrooms, I can eat as much as I want until I'm not even getting high anymore on them, and it doesn't affect me.
Wow,
So it's a good thing.
that's awesome.
You know, all the other crap will ruin my life.
Yeah, no, totally. I see.
Yeah,
For
keep
sure,
it natural.
yeah.
Keep
Too
it
strong.
Keep it safe.
Yeah,
you know?
those pills are a motherfucker.
Yeah, especially now, everyone's pressing them and cutting them and shit.
You're not even getting what you get. What
Bro,
you
we've
want.
lost like so many amazing artists off that shit, you know. And the fact that it's like infiltrated into like celebrities too. You know, like you naturally think
it's
like,
bad.
oh, it's just like shitty low level drug dealers doing that and shit. But obviously, it's not. You know, it's
No.
fucking everybody.
It's sad. When I was popping the pills, it was in the 90s. So it wasn't so bad as it is now.
Yeah.
So if I was in my 20s today, I'm pretty sure
dude.
I would be dead
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
quickly.
yeah.
I wouldn't survive because I was a mess, and I would guarantee I would get something that I shouldn't be getting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that is
Yeah, now it's a
scary as
Russian
fuck.
roulette.
Yeah.
It's totally a Russian roulette. Yeah.
The 90s are great.
But-
90s we had great drugs.
Just so everybody
You
knows.
guys had what's the thing that is not around anymore? Quaalude.
Ludes.
Oh, that was before my time. That was like
Ludes, bro.
right when I was starting to do drugs. All my buddies were, in their 60s and 70s. That was their generation.
Nice.
So, yeah, I always hear good things about the
Famous.
Quaaludes.
Yeah, the Ludes, bro. You watch the Cheech and Chong movies and shit, and they're always talking about, hey man, you got Ludes,
No,
bro?
I got it from the Anthony Kiedis
Oh yeah,
book.
yeah.
He
Dude,
talks
Scar
about
Tissue,
that
I
shit.
love
Yeah.
that book.
That's a
so
good book.
much.
I read that book.
Amazing
Also,
book.
for anyone who is doing pills, I do not condone any illegal drug use, but you
No.
can get fentanyl test strips off Amazon.
Oh shit! I had one in my office actually.
That's
the other
good.
day.
If you're gonna do it, be safe. But I do not condone that.
You
Just
saw
so you
that.
know.
No, that's good to know that they actually have those test strips out. I didn't know
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
didn't know
If you're
that.
gonna do something like that, at least like try to be safe. You know what I mean?
No, because
Yeah,
if
you
I was
can't
in my
fuck around.
20s and I was popping that shit right now, I'd be thanking you,
I'm
going,
just tired of
fuck,
people
all right, maybe
dying.
I won't die. Yeah,
I'm so tired of friends dying and stuff like that. It's shitty. So,
I've
yeah,
lost
If you're gonna
so
play
many
around,
people.
play around safely. You know.
When I was younger playing music, I had a lot of friends die from heroin.
Yeah, yeah.
Some people that were like brothers to me that I still on a daily miss.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally,
it fucking
totally,
hurts
yeah.
every day. So
Yeah, yeah.
it's talking about drugs. It's fun. I laugh about it a lot. I always talk about my old drug history with a lot of people. People that know me know that, how much I think it was funny.
Yeah.
But it's not funny. I was a fucking
No.
idiot.
No.
To be
totally,
honest
totally.
with you, it was probably the worst time of my life. But at the point when you're doing it, it's the best time of your life. You're having fun. And when you become, 52 years old and you look back and you realize you're fucked up for 25
No,
years, you're like,
that,
what the fuck did I do?
But also, you got super lucky. That's the part that is more scary. Because,
I'm still alive, my buddies aren't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
That's, yeah. And I should have, checked out with them, but for whatever reason, I was able to beat it all.
Yeah. That's amazing, bro. That's the way.
And that's when I played music, I thought I was going to be a rock star. I thought I was going to die young.
What was your instrument of choice?
I played drums.
Oh, drummer.
Yeah, I was a crazy guy. I played like Animal. I used to break shit constantly. I was heavy hitter. I hit heavy.
Yeah.
So for the podcast, you are a drummer today.
Yeah.
Only heavy hitters.
No, I don't compare to Tosh. He's
Tosh is great. Shouts out to Tosh, the drummer.
The greatest.
He's getting a contact high over there.
Yeah,
That's what's going on.
Jamison.
So B, where are you from? Let's talk about B.
Yeah,
Okay,
what's up with you over there?
We need some B talk time.
I was born and raised in South Africa. I was born in Johannesburg, raised there too. It's, you can call it Gangster's Paradise if you want. You can call it
what
the
is
City
that
of
like?
Gold.
Yeah, what is it like? I'm so curious, actually.
It was so cool. It was really cool. I grew up, firstly, so it's third world, but we have like some of the best of the first world amenities and technologies. But at the same time, we're still crippled with like poverty and some bad crime, things like that, inequality.
But what can you compare it with LA, for example? Just
it's very much similar. LA is so similar. I'll tell you why.
Depressing.
It is.
No, but
that's all I could say about that.
for real.
When I came here the first
Oakland?
time, I was in Oakland my first 10 days, and this girl.
What about Oakland? And then you
And
said
then he
Oakland.
said-
That's
Yeah,
crazy, y'all.
Oakland
are the
is
same.
more
Look,
This
fun.
girl that we were staying, me and my guitar player, 2015, first time in the US. She was like,
First time in the U.S.
yeah,
Oakland.
and first night, I'm like, okay, I'm walking
Awesome.
to Emeryville to get a burger, and she's like, you guys,
You're walking.
this is West Oakland, don't go there. And I'm like, dude, this is nice. I come from Italy. Have you ever been to Naples? Like, this is not scary at all. And so we went there, we got a burger, we came back. Probably we got lucky. We got a couple of like gang like people. We met some gang people, but we were just like two kids in the US doing music, so
Yeah, they leave you alone.
yeah, and
musicians.
they were just like making us play and rapping with us, So, and we had an accent probably that saved us too. But
and they knew you didn't have any
the thing
money
is
or
that
anything on you worth anything because
yeah.
you're a musician. So
Yeah.
they're cool. These guys don't have
but the
nothing.
thing is that it wasn't scary. Like Europe can be scary in a bad neighborhood. Here is different. Maybe it's more dangerous, but it's not scary. Doesn't look scary here.
I agree. It can be it can be violent too, right? Yeah. But there it can be like, I don't know, ruthless or something. And as a kid, I would go and walk around places that I shouldn't have been walking around. Same thing like Husma, just like different situation. The people would know that you're like, I definitely could have been taken advantage of or some shit. But coming to LA is a trip because I thought that I firstly, in America, left a lot of racism issues behind, which I didn't, because racism is so crazy right now. I think majority of America is fighting against it, but there's a lot of racism and systemic racism here too, which is so crazy. I thought I was going to leave that behind and maybe be moving to a future land or a future civilization / society. America obviously has their things going on. They have things set up right, but I was wrong. Not majority,
We're a mess
but you
here.
know what I mean.
America's a mess. It's been a mess the whole entire time.
It was definitely a little shocking to me. However, society-wise, culture-wise, LA is so awesome, and there's a lot of people that are here for a reason to try break the mold that way. That's what's awesome about LA. What's very similar about LA is Johannesburg is big as well. Probably a similar population.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I think it's huge. Johannesburg's big, and it's laid out the same way. It's very flat. It's like across like a large territory, and it was fun. I don't know. It was very cool. Obviously, being able to be in touch with Africa and like traditions, tribes, go to school with different all sorts of different ethnicities. That was cool because some days, I had like Hindu friends on some sort of religious excursion.
That's cool.
And that's cool. Sometimes I had Muslim friends who were maybe fasting.
So it's a melting pot.
It's definitely at my high school, So
interesting.
they call South Africa the Rainbow Nation. I think because of all
Look at the flag.
different. Well, the flag's the best flag in the world. Boom.
That's true. That's
And
you cannot. You
I'm
cannot
actually
argue with
unaware
that.
of what it looks like.
And I'm gonna
Yeah.
pop it
I
out.
can- I'm glad
Pull
you said it
up. I
before
need to
me.
see this. Yeah.
No, it's the best flag in the world for a few reasons. There was a lot of brain power and like society/country that was involved in this because we were moving away from the apartheid. So this had to be a big emblem. That's our flag.
Oh yeah.
crazy.
And what's dope
That is
about
sick.
it is that's like the peace sign. Well, you know what I mean? Oh,
Yeah, it is.
You know
That's
what?
sick.
Like
You
that's
know-
the peace
yeah.
sign.
You know what it
that's the-
reminds me of? And it's like no disrespect at all, but when you're a kid and you do the like little thing like this, it, like,
song
it
thing?
looks like a
The vagina.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Still good.
That's
Still
where
good
we all
memory.
come from, dude.
Yeah.
Birth. That's the motherland.
Yeah.
So,
So, yeah.
how's the marijuana law there?
Actually, nowadays, I think it's legal. It's like in that cross state where the police don't really do that much about it, but the law is still trying to catch up. So there's huge. I'm not sure if you follow online, but a lot of people go down to Africa to try to get like seeds from Congo, seeds from South Africa.
Yeah, the seed hunters, those guys.
Because we've had
for a
good
while.
bomb weed for a while,
Oh yeah.
and we have nice climate to grow it. So
Well, there's genetics that started there millions of years ago. Landrace genetics.
Landrace, yeah.
People want those genetics to bring back here.
So
and
Durban
crossbreed.
Poison is a landrace.
Yeah. Durban poison is the shit.
Right. I actually
Yeah.
didn't think. I was shocked when I came here, and it sells out in a lot of the stores.
You don't see that too often anymore.
Firstly,
It's one of the
sick ass
classics.
name. So I'm like, obviously,
yeah.
strong, nice sativa. I like that. So that's dope. I like that we represent on that front.
Yeah.
But the law's dope. I actually plan in the future try go back and try bridge the gap because in LA the weed. I know that we just had this conversation about legislation, but in terms of the consumer and how dope the product is in the store, it's so fantastic compared to back how it would be anywhere in the world. Maybe Amsterdam's dope too, but there's no place in Africa that is, if I could make some sort of user interaction.
But the products here
experience.
are not really that good. There's a lot of hype and a lot of lies going on, and people don't understand exactly what's going
Well,
on.
that's just like the consumerism
yeah,
aspect.
it's pretty.
That's
bad.
that's I think like for a non-user that sees and that travel for music a little bit. Like I've been in Amsterdam, I've been here. I think that the American way, I don't know the quality. I just can see how the buds look like. And it's all about the look. It's like going to a grocery shop.
It's a beautiful rose.
If you go into a grocery shop in Italy or in Europe, we don't have the shiny apples, all perfect, all the same
No,
size.
they're organic and healthy and
It's
good
insane.
for you, right?
So here,
Yeah,
and even like
exactly.
here, like lately, I see my friends smoking, and even the packaging of the pre-roll, it seems like an Apple computer. You know, when you buy from Apple, you buy an iPhone. It's the same
Yeah.
shit. I'm like,
Yeah,
it's
are you
crazy.
smoking?
You're
or
making me
it's a
really happy
design-
right now. You know that,
it's
right?
a designer thing.
No,
Why?
you don't even smoke weed, but you're making me so happy right now because I say this to people all the time because of the way they grow nowadays is with salts, no love, no passion. But they can
I
grow.
think that you can see,
But
dude,
they could grow
from
a
a
beautiful,
non-smoker.
but they could
I
grow
can
a
see-
beautiful rose. It's the most beautiful thing you can see, but the substance and
I see.
size is shit inside.
dude,
yeah.
There's no
no,
life. There's no
Dude.
love. There's nothing in there.
You
It's
know,
it's shit.
this is the same thing that
But
you
for
are
a
talking
non-smoker
about.
to see the beauty of it and say that comment, I say it all the time.
But
so
you know why I know?
That's awesome.
You know why I know? Because we do music. Our music is not a beautiful rose, but you get what
There's
we do.
substance inside that's
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
thick.
we're
thick and
definitely-
oily and
That's
juicy.
the same thing. That's the same thing.
Full of
That's
love.
the same thing. dude. That's the
Exactly.
same thing.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm glad you saw that in the weed that I've been. Yeah, that's awesome. I mean, literally, I've said that thousands of times, and
I think it's
you're the
true.
first person that's made that analogy.
And
to
I
me.
don't even smoke. I mean,
And that's
now
what I'm saying. I'm
probably fucked up right now, but
But that is what it is. You can create a
It
beautiful
is.
rose in the rock wool and these chemicals they're using. but there's no substance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of music is missing nowadays. Is there's no
Dude,
substance.
a lot of shit is. I think that our society put us
our
there.
society's at a place right now because of all the toxins that we eat. Artificial flavors, artificial colors have turned off the love, empathy, passion, all these wonderful gifts that we've been given to by Mother Nature. They have turned that shit off with the shit that they feed us and make us drink and make us live around and watch TV and these influences that we see. They're making it happen. They're doing it to us. They're fucking our brains up. It's not the people of any of the countries that want this. We're just being controlled. And it really does suck. You know, people should be happier than they are, but these chemicals that we put in our bodies, it's truly fucking our brains up.
Mm-hmm. It's altering.
Today's podcast is sponsored by McDonald's.
No.
No. I'm just talking shit.
No, those guys are really scary.
Oh, McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Super scary, bro.
Dude.
Yeah.
If you want to die young, eat a
the
Big Mac a day.
That's
Yeah,
so
it's-
And that's what I've always liked about Europe and other countries is you guys, governments feed you better. They let
the
you.
fast
They
food's
let you know.
better.
They're getting bad too.
Really?
They're getting, yeah.
I have always noticed a difference though, like eating fast food in different countries. Like it doesn't fuck you up much.
But you know what's the best shit ever? McDonald's in India.
McDonald's
is that
in
good?
India.
Dude, they only have chicken. I'm not kidding. They only have chicken.
Oh yeah, they
I
worship the
trust
cow. How would they possibly say?
It's only chicken.
Dude, McDonald's
good.
in
Bomb.
Japan was fire. That was
Even
good.
McDonald's in the UK, they have all these wraps. Like they have
Dude,
like the
Germany where
curry
they have all
wraps.
like the crazy like burgers and stuff. And dude, they have like a bucket of chicken and fries you could buy at McDonald's. yeah. It's fire.
They're like, we're gonna knock two out. With
Yeah,
one.
it's like the U.S. Embassy.
Yeah, there you go.
And if you go to
like
the,
home when you're out
it's
there,
called
bro.
Mac Cafe in Italy.
Oh,
You go
it's
there and you're
everywhere in
like, can I
Europe.
have no way. But in Italy, you only can have espresso and macchiato. That's
That's it.
it.
That's all you get.
You're like, can I have a coffee? Yeah, and it's an espresso. And you're like, no, can I have a latte? And it's a glass of milk. It's Italy, dude. Like, come on.
Italy's hilarious because you think like just everything will be just like fire pasta at all times. And I will say this, like I have had some of the best food of my life in Italy. But when you play the shows out there, bro, the promoters just give you like SpaghettiOs, and they're like, "Welcome to Italy,
SpaghettiOs.
motherfucker." Like you're American, you don't know any better.
don't give you spaghettios. They give you the
Worse.
same quality, but it's homemade by them.
Well, at least it's homemade.
Venues is so bad. Venues like pasta,
Dude,
they
I was
feed you
like-
with the cheapest shit ever.
I was angry
yeah, I get
at
it.
like the catering.
There's
at those
so
shows.
in
I was
Milan,
mad,
everyone
legit.
that plays. There's a couple of places that I'm not gonna name, but everyone that played this couple of venues in Milan knows that when they do the pasta for the bands, it sucks.
Dude, it was like still crunchy. Like
It's
they're like,
it's
we
either-
ain't even really gonna boil it all the
first
way.
of all,
Like,
that's
it is
called
what
al
it is.
dente, and that's how it's meant to be. But most of those places, they super cook it, and it's basically mushy. It's bad.
I forget where's the place. I don't know if you were with us, but
I wasn't in Italy.
the place in where there's like all the shops and stuff. What is it?
That's Turin,
No. It's somewhere. It was a more popular city.
Milan.
Milan, yeah. We got food out there and it was fire. We like
But
paid
also-
for like
so-
a traditional 3-course like situation.
When I
It
did
was good.
the
It was
Head
lovely.
P tour with What a Funk, the 3 gigs that you guys did in Italy, I booked them. And the first gig that you guys did,
Oh, you fucked us, bro.
the first gig that you guys did, it's not my fault that you guys don't draw in Italy. First of all,
First of all, not you, guy.
Second of all, the first gig that you guys did was my friend, and they did like a barbecue, and it was like a barbecue meal with all the meats and shit.
I don't remember any of that.
I remember that. I remember that they did it. You probably were in the van doing stuff with some groupies.
What, bro? We had like obviously it was in Europe, so it's different, but it was like one of those travel across America style RVs, and I slept on the table couch, bro. I was with nobody, but plus also like Europe is sketchy, bro. Like you get with like a groupie, Like they might steal a kidney or something. Bro. I'm cool, bro. I don't want none of that anxiety. You know what I mean? None of that. I was just keeping to myself. Just
Oh, that's awesome.
always. You know what I mean?
So let's hear what's coming up new for you guys. 'Cause he's saying we got about 10 more minutes before our time is up.
Cool. Yeah.
So let's hear what's coming up new.
So I mean, we're just working in the studio. We have a bunch of cool unreleased shit that we have coming out soon. We don't have any targeted dates at the moment.
Oh, we have one.
Well, we do have one coming out, but we don't have a targeted date. But we do have a song coming out very soon in the next couple weeks.
Can't wait to hear it.
And right now, the only show we have booked is the Lodi Halloween Festival, October 22nd. Everybody go to that if you're in the 209 area.
What city exactly?
Lodi.
Lodi.
Yeah,
Where's
yeah.
Lodi? I'm up north a lot.
It's very close to Stockton.
Okay, I go right
Might
through
as
there.
well be Stockton.
Okay.
Yeah. It's right off the 5 or
What's
the
the
99
date?
either. October 22nd.
Okay, if I'm on the road, I'll have to stop by.
Yeah, slide through. It's gonna
But
be
we're
fun.
gonna try to get an LA date around that, maybe a little before that. And
Yeah, we'll have some stuff
definitely-
coming
yeah.
up. It's just right now we're just in between. Just
What about
just,
all your social media so everybody knows where to find you guys?
Yeah. So Instagram, it's super_Kreep with a K, and then I believe everything is that. Yeah.
Yeah, Super Kreep with a K.
It's either Super Kreep or Super Creepy, but yeah.
What about your solo ones, your solo pages?
Mine is 209 Deej.
You can find me at _champagneB_.
And I'm Get Along Dude.
Get along. Yeah, I follow you. I've been following you for a while. So
Hell
before you guys
yeah.
all started playing, I just saw you on there, and I was like, man, that guy's a fucking trip.
Hell yeah, man.
And then I started seeing Tosh on there, and then I see you guys all together. I'm going, oh fuck, this is gonna be good. Yeah, and I'm like, fuck,
Yeah.
this is
And
really
it
good.
is.
It is. You guys are doing great. I mean, I can't wait to see you guys go further.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah,
I think
we
it's
have
only
some-
gonna get better for you guys.
We have some really cool stuff coming. Like we're in a whole new like Super Creep 2.0 kind of mode right now. Like it's still the same vibe, but more developed. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, it's just gonna get better. I mean, you guys are just gonna get better as you guys get used to playing with each other. When the
Absolutely.
dating stops, you know.
Yep. Once we get out of honeymoon mode,
Yep,
and just
exactly.
just start really
Ripping.
digging in.
Yep. Yeah, the nerves are gone and not so nervous no more.
When we have to start role playing to keep things
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys
Finger
are
in
gonna
the
grow.
butt.
I can't wait to hear how
Oh,
many
man,
DJ.
That's first date stuff, bro. What's up?
I didn't say which one.
What?
Thumb.
Or just like, bro, try to get as many in.
Well,
That's
thank you
my
guys.
secret
I
movie,
appreciate it.
girls.
Yeah. But anyways, man, thanks so much for having us. This is fun.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you guys came on here, and I look forward to seeing you guys at concert and definitely watch you guys grow.
Absolutely.
So,
Yep. Super
thank
Creep
you for having
everywhere.
us.
Listen
Yeah.
to our YouTube.
Yeah,
Listen
check
to
these
us
guys
on
out.
Spotify, Apple Music, or like, I don't know, any of those other weird ones like Deezer.
Deezer.
Why we both?
Because Deezer
Well,
is
dude,
weird.
when I upload it, I always see that. I'm like, Deezer? Who the hell is out there listening?
No,
to
wait.
I don't even know.
Audio Mac. We are big in Audio Mac. We have a lot of hate there, but we are good.
Oh yeah, we covered Knife Talk from Drake, and yeah, people don't like it on audio.
But you know why? Because they think that it's Drake, and instead it's like the punk rock
yeah.
version, and people they flip out. It's like, what's this shit?
Yeah, just so everybody knows, the only band to ever put blast beats to a Drake song. Let's go.
He doesn't even have snare now, and we have blast beat.
No snare. Yeah,
I'm gonna have to look for that. I haven't heard that.
Oh yeah, I'll send it to you.
Well, I'm on Spotify, so everything on Spotify I've listened to a whole bunch. You guys are, on my spin. You guys are
See,
always
that's how we spun it. You probably listened to it and just didn't realize that
Oh,
it was
yeah.
a Drake song.
Because I travel still up and down the coast, and you guys constantly come on my tracks when I'm cruising. So yeah.
Oh, we appreciate it so much.
More people need to hear you guys. Hearing bands play music again, it's important to me. There's a lot of people out that are missing live shows. Hip hop's cool. It's cool. But stage wise,
That's
So
the
yeah,
thing.
not to talk shit, but hip hop live sucks.
Yep.
I'm not talking
depends.
shit. It's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
It depends. There's a lot of these hip hop guys out there with full bands though.
no.
When they have
When
full
they have the
bands,
full
it's sick.
band,
When
hell
Ghost
yeah.
had the full band, that stuff
Yeah.
is sick as fuck.
Yeah, no, you can get
Yeah, you
creative
can't
with
beat
it. It's just bro, like you make so much more money if you just got a
No,
DJ
that's true.
and
That's
and
true.
a LED
But there are
wall.
always 55 people on stage, anyways. So come on.
I know.
I'm just old school. Literally, I'm just old
Just
school.
standing there. I've always wanted to be one of those guys just standing on the stage, just like
So
with
good.
just like
With a
high as
drink.
hell with a drink, just like
My
why am I here?
favorite hip hop concert is Tupac at the House of Blues when he's like dressed in white, and it's just like the song with Snoop Dogg was just out, and there's Snoop Dogg too. That concert is so good, but
Well, you're talking
just because
Tupac. You're talking someone. You're talking
No,
Tupac.
yeah, but
Okay.
imagine that with
that's
the
on a-
band.
That's like on a level
Yeah.
of like that's like on a crazy level when you talk Tupac.
No, of course,
you know?
of course.
I'm not even a hip hop guy, but when you talk Tupac, it's like
Do you think any of
Yeah.
those people on the stage know how they got there?
No, totally
It's like
not.
an alien abduction situation where they're just like, wait, what?
They got
Wait,
kidnapped.
hold it.
They're just in the middle of a Chief Keef
When the
concert.
magician
Dude, that
makes
concert
people
was
disappear,
good though.
they pull up on stage.
Hey, we should do that at our. Yeah, we should do that at ours. We should change the format, bro, and be the first rock band to have like 80 people just standing on
Dude,
stage,
let's
just drinking.
go.
Everyone's got like white
Yeah,
claws and
that's
shit.
right.
There's like white girls getting in arguments and shit on stage.
Amazing.
I'll come and watch.
Hell yeah, that'll keep it interesting. Especially with Haslam thrashing around, you're gonna hurt.
I'm gonna beat the girls dressed like a girl. I'm gonna be canceled so fast.
How do you don't get hurt on stage? Because you go crazy on stage.
He does. He like broke his
does.
foot the first
That's okay.
like, one of our shows.
I did.
Yeah.
Second show, I broke my foot.
You're a man.
I can't help it.
You
I
kept
tried.
going,
I
though.
tried to
You
die
pushed
every time.
through.
What?
You pushed through the
Dude,
broken
it took
foot.
3 months to walk like a normal person. But yeah,
He legit did have to go get crutches and shit. He was fucked up from that shit.
but you know,
Suffers for his craft.
yeah, you know what I have to do.
Oh, if you feel it, you feel it.
300%.
You feel it. Yeah, that's It's good
The
stuff.
bend backwards is impressive though.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Who else
If
is even
anyone
doing
hasn't
it?
seen,
No.
you got to go look at the bend.
There's
backwards.
the band. There's a bass player girl from the UK. This band that did 2 chicks that they play almost naked, and she does the back band too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They
So there's
play
only
naked?
2 bassists on the planet.
Did you say naked?
I always try to have a kid with her
You tried.
and call it Bender,
I almost
Bender.
tried to have a kid.
but she doesn't. She doesn't know. We should tour.
She
with
doesn't
them.
know.
She's cute.
What's her name? You should say. You should call her
I
out
don't
right
remember
now.
her name.
Oh, God damn.
Wow.
The band is
stopped.
the band, I know the band. I don't. Come on.
I mean, come on.
the,
You're
it's
trying
the
to have a
bass
kid
player of
with them.
Soap Girls. The band is Soap.
But you want to have a baby
Girls.
with her though.
Just because I want a bending baby.
Okay, okay, I understand now.
Yeah.
Bending baby, dude.
That plays bass.
She plays bass too. I mean,
I'm saying the baby has to play bass too.
yeah. She's in a
That
punk rock
bends.
band. She's not a great player, but
I mean, you're
But she
getting
bends.
worse.
She's bendy.
she's bendy.
So
she just
Once, dude, once
pops out a
I
Stretch
really hope that
Armstrong.
she's not listening to this. Once, ages ago, American Girls, I was having sex with this contortionist girl.
oh, sick.
Dude,
That's a good time right
he
there.
was kissing me, doing reverse cowgirl.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, complete.
Fuck yeah.
Was
I
it
was
kind
gonna
of
say
scary?
she's kissing you and also eating your ass at the same time.
Dude, yeah. She was fucking me and eating my ass from behind.
Were you like thinking like Exorcist or something?
So good.
Hell yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
there you go. Bang.
Hell
End
yeah.
of your show. Psh.
And if anyone wonders why we're called Super Creep, this is why. Actually, no, we just copied Rick James.
That's
Super
true.
Freak, Super Creep.
That's a good one to copy.
We were just like, I don't know. I like Rick James a lot. So,
Me too.
He was a crazy motherfucker.
man, he made Eddie Murphy like write a hit.
I can't believe, you know that I just found that out?
Really?
Literally, just found that out. And that song's been in my head the whole
Yeah.
week. And I've been mad because I don't know if I can play that song. It's a that's a hit.
Oh, that's right.
That's a hit.
Fuck, I remember that
We
shit.
should cover it.
I
We
remember
should
that
cover
shit.
it.
Eddie Murphy.
We should cover it.
I'm down.
You
I'm
gotta
down.
sing
You guys
it,
should
though.
so
I'm
cover
gonna
that.
sing it. I'm gonna sing it.
I'll
So
do a
cover
Barry
that.
Gibb falsetto over the top.
Yeah. We
That'll
all
be
got to
so
sing. We
sick.
all have to sing. Even
So
Tosh.
sick.
Even Tosh.
Yeah, you guys got to do that. That'll be sick.
But that is cool.
Eddie Murphy covers. Yeah, I feel like not many people have probably done that.
I don't think
Actually,
so.
now everyone's gonna hear this and be like,
Yeah.
Oh man, we have a cover that has to go out because they're gonna steal that cover.
"Yeah, that's
So
true.
we
do
have a cover that we
have a
cannot
cover
say.
song that we can't talk
It's
about.
ready. It's ready.
Put it out. I want to hear it.
Unexpected, dude. Unexpected.
Yeah,
Can't wait to hear it.
from it's 2000s, right?
Yeah.
Or is that yeah, it's early 2000s.
End of the 90s. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And it's actually
I like that
the
music.
song that it was,
Huh?
the music video. As a young boy, I used to, touch myself. to
Me too. Yeah, no, that's huge. for everyone.
I want to know what song it
That's,
is.
you
She
know-
be
No, I don't
looking
know.
so good.
I don't even know.
She be looking
No, you don't know,
so
but
good.
you know the
Have you
song
not
because
heard it?
So it's
No,
a
he did
female
it,
artist.
but yeah,
female
she
artist
is,
from
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
late
you
90s.
definitely know the song
late
because it was
90s, early
big in South
2000s, yeah.
Africa too. I'm
There's some
sure.
good ones. Oh,
But
I'm
it's
curious.
a throwaway that no one's gonna think of.
I can think of a couple artists, but I won't say. But
Try.
God, like Lannis Morris.
No,
I mean,
no, hot. We said hot. I'm sorry, but we said hot.
like Britney Spears or
Not
Too
that
easy.
hot.
I mean, there's so many. Man.
Britney Spears would be amazing.
I feel like ours is hotter than Britney Spears. But I'm into older looking.
What
women.
genre of music? Actually, what genre of music?
It's like pop.
it's pop.
Okay, pop,
Very
okay.
pop.
Yeah,
We're gonna show you the song when we are off.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
when we
Yeah,
cut
I
this,
can
I'll
see
show
it.
it to you.
Oh, see, I'm the lucky one. I get to see it first.
yeah.
Good. I like that.
Yes, sir. But is it looking about that time?
Yep. So you keep your eye out for
about
these
that
guys.
time.
These guys.
Super Creep, baby.
Yeah, Super Creep. These guys are awesome. Check them out on Spotify or whatever choice of music you like to listen to.
Catch us on tour with the Red Hot Chili Peppers next year, hopefully.
You never know.
Thank you guys. I
Thank
appreciate
you, man.
it.
Super fun.
Thank you,
my
guys.
man.
Appreciate you guys.
Hell yeah.
Cloudy bridges, the burning sun. It's the Central
So
Valley,
it's
baby.
high
You're the
now.
only one. Smoke and drink to have some fun. Put that this face on, go stupid, doodle dumb. Colorasi, the rivers run. Stay wasted, baby. The prodigal son. Blowing cookies, that's and chun. Bitch, I'm moving red with condensation.
You're listening to Hayes Radio Network, Cannabis Lifestyle Radio.